Hello and welcome back. I have been on a quest to understand who I am because I was born in Kenya, educated in a British school, and my whole curriculum was mainly British. And I was taught very little about my culture, my tribe, or anything. So I have been on a quest, on a journey, trying to understand who I am. And I've been doing so, reading a book that was written by William Scoresby Rutledge and Catherine Rutledge. They were a couple, and they wrote this book about my tribe, a prehistoric people, the Akikuyu of British East Africa. And this was the custom. The Europeans did this before they destroyed any culture. They documented it. And it is ironic that I'm finding out my culture through the people that destroyed it. So in this chapter, they are talking about dental hygiene. And in another episode I did, they mentioned the Maasai, and they say that because some tribes in Africa, so certainly some tribes in Kenya, they remove teeth based on different customs. So like the Maasai, they remove teeth at the bottom, others remove teeth for whatever. But the Akikuyu, so this is what it says. On the other hand, the Akikuyu, their neighbors, so the neighbors of the Maasai, say when questioned about teeth removing, they said that they did not find any purpose for doing so. They had no purpose to remove teeth. Why? And actually, this is really interesting here because she talks a little bit about dentistry and the Agikuyu. And this is what she says. As a rule, their teeth are excellent and caries rare. I don't understand what she says, caries rare. I don't understand. Some of the language that they use in this book is really, I suppose, very old-fashioned English, given that this was written in 1902. But in cases of decay and extreme pain, a tooth is removed by breaking away the wall of the socket at the point of a knife tapped on its butt with a stone. Ouch. Ouch. But the next bit that she says something that Europeans fundamentally believed conveniently, because, and this is something, especially when a piece of research was conducted in both Britain and America, and they asked junior doctors what they thought about Black people, and they said that Black people did not feel pain. And this has been very harmful to Black people because Black people have been denied medication, pain relief, and all of that, especially even in childbirth, because of this belief that Black people did not feel pain. But this is what she says. She says, so the damage done to the jaw is considerable. The dentist's fee is a load of flour. They do not seem to experience pain to anything like the same extent that the Europeans under similar circumstances would do. And just because the Agikuyu used to remove teeth like that, and the most interesting thing is right now in the United Kingdom, people, because dentistry has basically plummeted and people have been removing their own teeth. British people have been removing their own teeth with pliers and spanners. And it's so interesting that she says here, because that was done out of necessity. Don't forget, if a tooth was, there was decay and whatever, it was removed that way. But she says here that they do not seem to experience pain to anything like the same extent that the Europeans would under similar circumstances. And then she continues. It's funny how she makes these sweeping statements and then she moves on. So she just continues. And she says, the natives are constantly polishing their teeth with a green stick, which has been chewed at the end, so as to form a toothbrush. And I specifically remember doing this as a child. I think it's my mother who taught me how to do it. Like you just take a stick, chew it, and it will become a toothbrush, and you would brush your teeth. But yeah, so this is how we used to brush our teeth, by taking a little stick and chewing it to the end, and then just using it to brush your teeth. And this is why, like, our teeth were in such a good way. So I go back there. So the natives are constantly polishing their teeth with a green stick, which has been chewed at the end as to form a brush. And they say that they use charcoal or a form of soft stone as tooth powder. Yeah, this I already know. Actually, I already know, but I had completely forgotten. And actually, I actually did a little bit about when I was writing my memoir. I wrote about how my mother and I, she used to break the stick for me, and we would chew it together, and then that's how I learned how to brush my teeth when I was little. But she talks about it. But what is interesting, again, she brings in like such weird little detail for whatever reason I don't understand. But this is what she says. I have never seen them use a toothpick, but have been warned that to employ a porcupine quill for the purpose will result in all the teeth presently becoming friable and breaking down like dried mud. Now, who uses porcupine quill as toothpick? First of all, they'll be too big. Like, how big are the gaps between your teeth, mate? They would not fit. And two, I'm assuming because porcupines use their quills as a weapon, I wonder if they're poisoned, and if this is why if you used it, it would poison the teeth, and sort of they would crumble. I don't know. Let's keep finding out about who I am through the eyes of a white woman. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. Take care for now. Bye.